I'm posting this video right now because I just had an incident happen with Fort Wayne Police Department, and we just live in such a messed up society, you know. I mean, anybody that says there's no such thing as compassion is just like, it's just the root of the problem, you know. As many of you know, in May, my son Jelani died, and life has been pretty damn hellish for us. Just one bad thing after another, after another, after another. Of course, the worst thing is Jelani dying. But tonight we could have lost Zaria too. And, you know, anyone that's not a twin will never fully understand what it's like to be a twin. I'm not a twin. I know my baby is hurting, and I know that I want her to have help. So we had an incident where I called Fort Wayne PD asking for help. I asked the 911 operator, please send someone who has compassion. The next thing I know, like 6 cop cars pull up with cops coming in my house to deal with the situation. Within 5 minutes, a man has his gun drawn on my teenage daughter, who is in distress, who is already just not wanting to live because she's in pain and she is hurting. And this man wants to draw a gun on my teenage child when I've already told them that my child just died. It's like, how can the world be this way? And his justification is that he needs to be safe. And don't fucking report to any scenes of crimes where it's not even really a crime. It's just a child that's in pain. There should be some distinction between someone who is wanting to perpetrate a crime and hurt people and someone that is in pain, that's hurting themselves, that simply wants some help. That is not the scene where you show up in less than 5 minutes and have a gun drawn. To that cop, you're part of the problem. You know, if it was your child, you wouldn't want that child to be dealt with in that way, with no compassion, with only violence. That is not the way. To the female cop who responded, Officer Rhyme, thank you again for de-escalating the situation and for being a good person. I really, really, really appreciate your presence tonight. I appreciate your kind words. I appreciate you being a decent human being, just like I said. And we just have to do better by society. We just have to do better by one another. We have to be more loving and compassionate with one another, because it just can't happen like this. It just can't. And we could use some help. I've been trying to figure out how to post videos and make clips and all of that stuff, but we are just in a really bad place. I can hardly take more of this myself. It's just a nightmare that won't stop.